Hi, welcome to the Polyinstrumentalist. I'm Jason Ford. Today we're going to be talking about something really interesting to use on your flute. Or maybe if you've tried it and you don't like it, you can help us with an honest review of it. Today we're going to be talking about the flip head. The flip head is a specialized head joint by the Flip Head Company. Now, this particular item came from Sweetwater, and I purchased it. And it's not a sponsored video. But during this video, if you would like this video and subscribe to it, it'd be really appreciated. So let's talk about the flip head and what you get in the box. Okay, so not only do you get the actual flip head, which is right here, if you can see, right there. It's very recorder looking. Okay, it's nice. It's made of good quality material. Okay. Now, if your flute is older, it might have a larger opening into the first joint of the flute. So they provide some metallic tape to put around the flip head. It's really tight on both my flutes, and I had to actually use a little bit of cork grease. Okay. It also comes with this nice bag to keep it in when you're not using it, which is really nice. And it also comes with, as you can see, I have it on my regular flute, or my flute. It comes with the thumb rest. So there's a couple of different options when you actually put the flip head on to how you would play it. Now, I like the thumb thing anyway. I'm a clarinet saxophone player primarily, so I really like it on it without the flip head. Now, this is a Kessler custom flute. Okay, really awesome flute, and I can talk about that later. But right now we're going to talk about the flip head. So let's listen to me play a normal flute. So that's on a normal flute head joint. I meant to say that before. The normal flute head joint. It's always going to be on a normal flute. Now, let's mess around a little bit with the flip head. Okay, now there's many different configurations for how you can have the flip head. Right now, if you can see, I've got it more clarinet saxophone-like, right? Which might really be a good thing if you're in a pit and you have a limited space. This would be a good option for you. Now, the tone is not a clarinet. It's not a flute tone. It's more like a recorder flute tone, okay? And I think it can improve as you improved practicing it, okay? So let's just take a listen. And that's me trying to play a high G, and it. So you can do it. It's just gonna take. It takes a different technique. It's very much recorder like. So you can also turn it. If you're also you can turn it this way, right? Now, the different angles you blow into it, the different sound you're going to get. I think it gets a very recorder flute tone, and that's fine. I think there's a place for this in the flute world, and I think this is a good invention for those who haven't mastered the flute tone on a normal everyday head joint like this. I would not replace the flute head joint with this. This would be a good option if you had something that either had to have a more reedy tone in music, or if it has some Native American motifs in it and you needed something that sounded more like a Native American flute and you didn't have one on hand. I think this would be an excellent option for you to create those effects. Who is this thing for? That's my question. I did buy it because I was intrigued by it. I thought it was an interesting gadget. I do not think it is worth the price. I will tell you, I paid about $250 for this, and I think it is well worth $125 at the most, honestly, for its construction. Its construction is made out of plastic, a molded plastic head joint, and a little piece of silver-esque tubing. And you get a little pouch with it, and a thumb rest. Maybe the max of $150. So maybe you can find one that somebody's bought like me and does not want anymore. I'm not giving mine up, but maybe you can find one to try. I do think it's a worthwhile thing, but I think it's a little bit expensive for what it is. If you look at the total price of it, and how this really affects, the playability of your flute, and how you would have to change things to make it actually sound like a flute. If you're already a flute player and you're knowledgeable, this product is probably not for you. Maybe if you're older and you're getting older and you've lost some of the ability and you're amateur, this probably would get you through maybe like a second flute part in a concert band, right? If you're just not able to make the appropriate amateur, then this product would be for you. So I do see that this has a lot of potential, but for the average person who really already knows how to play the flute, this is just a fun little gadget to have and to mess around with. And that's all I really have to say about this product called Flip Head. Thank you so much for tuning in to the Polyinstrumentalist. I've been Jason Ford, and this has been my thoughts and review of the Flip Head for flute. I'll see you next time, and I've enjoyed it. Thank you.